Welcome back to Sunday. You may not believe the sounds you're about to hear are produced by the human voice alone. But this is a very different kind of singing, throat singing. It has a long tradition and an often hypnotic quality. In fact, the Aussie virtuoso you're about to meet can just about sing the birds out of the trees. Really? Karen Tan has our story.
Throat singing is the ancient vocal art of singing multiple tones with a singular voice. It's also the oldest form of singing known to humans. The earliest known history goes back to Mongolia, at least 14,000 years ago. But there are 23 cultures around the world which have practiced it traditionally. Herders on the steppe in Mongolia and in Tuva, they use it to calm their herded animals. It's also an amazing long-distance call, so peoples can communicate across the mountains with this.
When Dean Frenkel opens his mouth, you take note. And you'd be forgiven for thinking the sounds he emits are from an instrument rather than his voice.
It's harmonic singing, it's overtone singing, it's split tone singing, and it's also throat singing. I would describe them as mesmerising. I would describe them as otherworldly. I would describe them as being almost unnatural, and yet they are actually the sounds of the natural world.
Yet few cultures have preserved the practice, despite the numerous benefits.
1, meditational. 2, music. Musicians can do it. 3, for health reasons. It's fantastic for your lungs, gives you a very long breath. It strengthens muscles that would otherwise have not been tested throughout one's life.
Some have even banned the sounds because they are considered too otherworldly.
They're the sounds of the air, the sounds of water, the sounds of animals, and it's quite extraordinary how many animals do respond to the sounds. I nearly made a magpie fall off the tree and I had to stop because I didn't want it to. They forget where they are, and it's the same with humans. I used to stop babies from crying when my son was born and he was in the prem ward. It can do that. It's a very gentle way of penetrating the awareness of an individual animal or human.
So passionate is Dean about the dying art form that he's actively campaigning to preserve it. He's written a book,
Measure the Very Fine Projection.
Gives lessons so more people can preserve the music.
1, 2, 3. Excellent, Peter. You sound like a merry-go-round. That's fantastic.
You're dealing with pure sound, and you're not distracted with chordal or being in the right key or anything like that. It's pure sound and just pure enjoyment.
The reactions have been a bit of laughter and then just sort of, oh, like, you know, I'm an alien, or I'm seeing the Northern Lights or something like that, so it's great.
And he even attempted a Guinness Book of Records for the longest vocal note to draw attention to the craft.
Joanne, Alex, you're satisfied?
Congratulations.
We have a world record. Please congratulate me.
For Dean, it's his life's passion. And together with his wife Linda, they're out to break the mould of what traditional music sounds like.
He sings a lot when we're out. He sings to animals. He tests out different acoustic spaces. So if we're at Coles or wherever shopping, he'll just start singing out of nowhere, and I'm just used to it. And he also used to call us with harmonic singing. So if we were out and he lost us, I knew that I'd find him because I'd hear this harmonic singing somewhere, and oh, there he is.
Dean's throat singing adds a different dimension to his band, Soteria Bell.
The music is different because it's a combination of the modern and the pre-ancient. So you've got many thousands of years all brought together in the one sound.
Sometimes We have people saying they feel very affected, you know, they feel it in their heart and they might cry, or different effects it has on people.
There are so many techniques. There's over 40 that I can do, and there are some that some of my students can do that I don't do. So it depends on the person, but if you can talk and you can take instruction, then you can do it.